I'm gonna say it straight because y'all keep dancing around it. Men and women are not the same. We keep trying to make it sound cute, like, oh, whatever they can do, we can do. No.
Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here once again, and I'm back once again on Angry Guy's channel. I hope you're all doing well, and we are going to be tackling on a video talking why women are very different from men, and that I'm done pretending otherwise. It's good to be transparent, it's good to tell the truth sets you free, right? So, if you agree with videos like these, you could click the like button down below so you can support the algorithm, and then this video could get to more people. You click the subscribe button as well and click the bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever Angry Guy uploads a new video on your device, and you will not miss another Angry Guy video ever again. And you can check out the Angry Creator Academy. Times are tough, people are losing their jobs by the dozens, and if you're not prepared to have a backup plan, if you're not living with family, you could be homeless in months or even a few weeks. Yeah, so you may want to try to open up your mind and see what options you have, what skills you can monetize. You can use YouTube to leverage your skills, your business, to create the online business. Today, you could check out the Angry Creator Academy below, and you could get a free creator blueprint as well. You're not losing anything by checking it out. And you could check out Angry Guy at Rumble in the description below, where he doesn't hold back his cusses. He actually is able to express a lot more deeply compared to YouTube, because YouTube is a censor station and Rumble is your road for the freedom of speech. Hopefully it gets more popular than YouTube one day. Yep, so with that being said, let's get on with the video and see what this lady has to say, and I'll commentate on what happens. Okay, let's get started.
Hey there, YouTube community, it's Hannah. Hi. I have a really great comment from a viewer that is so interesting that I wanted to just read it and then respond in a video format, because I think a lot of rubber meets the road here. So this was a comment on my earlier video called "The Hoe Math Guy Was Right About Women." And if you haven't heard of the Hoe Math channel, he's, I think I found him first on YouTube, but then he's over on X, but his YouTube is great. So he's got absolutely fantastic comment and commentary, and I would unconditionally recommend him. And that's why I created a whole video about a lot of the things that he said. Just helped me have some aha moments and some things click into place, you know. So this would be in the men's and women's relational category types of things that I talk about. So I'm just going to read this comment, and I don't think the guy would mind, you know, because he posted it on the internet. So here we go. He says, there are a few guys like Hoe Math and Coach Corey Wayne, I'm not familiar with that guy, who give out decent advice with regards to men and our approach with women.
Okay, I need to say something about Coach Corey Wayne. I remember that guy. I used to watch his videos. I don't know, man. I was looking through videos about dating and stuff back in the day, and I guess that he kind of tells it as it is. But I feel that it's kind of like giving me the vibe of a dating coach. A dating coach in some ways that, from what I remember, so you can correct me if I'm wrong, and I apologize if I'm wrong in any way, shape, or form. But I feel that he doesn't truly understand how the dating market works today back then. I don't know how he changed now, I really don't care. But he's like one of the guys that, okay, I'm your dating coach, you have to do this, you have to play games, you have to get cold approach and stuff. I do not listen to these guys anymore, because these guys are lying through their teeth. These guys actually are not helping most of the men that are actually struggling. This is only good for men that are good looking and that knows how to play games. That's how I feel. Maybe his content changed, because I'm just going for what type of content he used to make like many years ago. I'm talking about in the 2010s. That's how long it was. Okay, let's continue.
I've used some of what Corey has said, and it's helped me get multiple partners. I'm someone who'd be considered very far left, but I found the stuff in the videos principally very useful despite my disagreement with some of the other philosophies they have. This is likely the case with you as well. I think both sexes probably should have a fundamental grasp on these concepts, but I find the conversation can get weird when we overemphasize this is why women ... blah, 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 Because a lot of these concepts, like looking for a man who is assertive or a weak force projector, isn't exclusively a sexual trait. As a guy, I want to know all my friends, whether men or women, are competent and have the ability to stand up for themselves and not need me to take extra responsibility all the time. I imagine this is too the case for women.
I think that the women loves to put the responsibility towards the men, and it's within their nature in some way, shape, or form to be protected, of course, that the man provides, that the man is the leader. But they take it to a way where she doesn't want to do anything at all and expects the man to do everything. And that's not how it really works. That's not how a healthy relationship works, by the way. In a healthy relationship, the man does provide, the man does stuff for the woman to make her happy and stuff. But the woman should do her role as well for the man. Like what she is good at doing, like nurturing, like cooking, like cleaning, and everything else that comes with it that a woman can do, collaborating and stuff, that should be done as well, because it brings more value to a man, to him wanting to reward her even more. So, like, I wouldn't award a woman that wouldn't deserve it. Like, the woman that I get is a woman that really understands how I feel and knows what I want, and I know what she wants, and we try to please each other, and we try to do things to make each other happy. But if she's only expecting the man to make her happy, but she doesn't care about making him happy, that's like a slave to this woman, right? And pretty disgusting when you think about it, because you think that a woman is supposed to reciprocate that energy that you give towards her. Like, you're doing everything great for a woman, and that's honorable. But what about what you get in return from a woman? A lot of times, a lot of relationships out there, you don't really get almost nothing in return besides, oh, her presence. My presence should be good enough. Not really, man. Not really. Let's continue.
This just seems like normal, regular human evolutionary behavior that you need beyond romance, with application to friendship, work, etc., because an incompetent tribe is a tribe that dies. So when I see content like Homath, my chief problem with him and others is the framing of women as so different, when most of the qualities that make I think there's a word missing here, he was probably like thumb warrior, that make someone attractive as a friend / person apply to you as a potential romantic partner. Obviously, there are nuances, and I'm not a woman, so I can't speak with absolute authority, but I feel like sometimes these conversations lead men, my younger self included, he says, into thinking women are more different than they actually are. I think there's a word missing there, but I'm supplying it, and have to be approached in a certain way, despite most attractive behavior you can display is attractive to everyone. Cool video, and I like the term force projector. So that's an amazing comment, and it's so amazing that, you know, I wanted to just like sit with my thoughts on this in this format, you know. And I will say that the term force projector in this application is mine. Homath didn't use that, but I'm kind of a big Bitcoin person, and I think that the term force projection is just such a great catch-all for like all kinds of different like manifestations, you know. So I applied the term force projector to my discussion of Homath talking about us having dropped out that kind of whole dimension out of the equation when asking this old chestnut question we've all been roasting, like, why do women say they want nice guys, prefer assholes?
I'll say a little bit right here. Like, the woman tends to wonder, where has all the good men gone? Like, she wonders, there's no good men left. And if you really could broaden your mind and give an average man a chance, even though he's not the best looking, you're gonna find out there's a lot of good men out there. It's just that a lot of good men are not as appreciated as they should be, especially for their effort to try to make their relationship work. And then what happens is that they avoid it, especially someone who's successful, who's older. Let's just say like a man who is 40 years old, for example. You know that a lot of men these days like that, they prefer to go towards younger, especially if they want to have a child with that person. So you're not gonna get as healthy of a shout if this man goes with a woman who's like in her late 30s or her 40s and stuff, as you would have if they went for a woman that is in her early to mid 20s. There is a big difference there in fertility. Their fertility window is limited. I don't know exactly how much, but to me it's probably going to be around 35 or so. And dang, I'm already 38, so, if I try to go for a woman my own age, first of all, it's like I noticed that the women around my age these days, they're not as attractive looking. I'm not as attracted to women my age as I used to when I was younger. And I usually am more attracted to the younger side of women, like in their early 20s and stuff like that, because let's be honest, their beauty around the peak around 18 to 25, legally speaking. I'm not gonna say anything else beyond that, but their beauty peak is around early 20s or 18, 19 years old and stuff like that. And those are the type of women I am more drawn to. But I could be attracted to someone in their 30s as well, or late 20s, depending on the woman, if she takes care of herself, if she is fit, if she looks younger than her age. There's a lot of exceptions out there. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of women out there in their 30s that look like in their early 20s still. I'm pretty sure they exist. But the whole fact of the matter is that a lot of women these days in their 30s and 40s, they are not very healthy. They slept with a lot of men. They are way past their virginity and stuff. And the quality of a child you get, and a lot of them are already with children. A lot of them are already single moms, and I'm not dealing with single moms myself, to be honest. I'm sorry. But I don't want to be responsible of a child that was not actually mine to begin with. So that's how I feel about that. Yeah. And in these times, you gotta choose the right woman, because if you don't, things are just going to go downhill from you. So always good to be in control of your life. Check this out real quick, and then we'll get back. Hello everyone, Magbo reporting once again. These days in this crazy economy, hard times are already here. Jobs are disappearing fast, and if you lose yours today, you could be homeless within a few months or even a few weeks. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. Check out Angry's Creator Academy and learn how to build your own online business using YouTube to grow it, and get the free creator blueprint when you sign up. The link's in the description below. Go check it out now. Definitely worth checking out. Trust me.
I'm gonna say it straight, because y'all keep dancing around it. Men and women are not the same. We keep trying to make it sound cute, like, oh, whatever they can do, we can do. No, we are built different. Our wiring, our weight to the world, the expectations, we don't carry it the same. We shouldn't have to. And they can't do what we do either. Stop measuring yourselves against them like it's a
Okay, let's do a little bit more of the commentary before we conclude this.
So anyway, fantastic comment. Thank you so much. So I have to self-disclose that I have feminism fatigue, and I have empowerment, like I have like women's empowerment fatigue, and I have girl boss fatigue. I do. And I have no agenda with this channel. I am seeking to explore and create and define paradigms that make the most sense for me and my experience, and that can map onto my experience. And I can only speak with authority about my own experience, and to the extent that that extends out to anyone else, then that's great, but this is like honestly a very selfish project that I have going on here, because I've been frustrated and confused.
Okay, so as you can see, judging by the title of the video, women's nature are very different from men's nature. Like, for example, men are attracted to beauty, and women seems to be more attracted to stability, to independence and all that stuff. Not as much as their physical looks, but depending on the woman is different. But men and women are have their brains wired differently on what they're attracted to in this whole thing. So yeah, the link in the description below. This is a 36-minute video. I'm not gonna commentate the whole thing, obviously. So if you want to watch the rest of the video, I urge you and I recommend you check her out. She has a lot of good points. I'm pretty sure she has a lot more important things to say that is pretty good to analyze. So the link to her channel and the link to the video that she made for this that I just commented on will be in the description below. And yeah, what you guys think about this whole thing? Do you think that men and women are destined to be together for the most part today? Or are men better off walking away, because you can't trust a lot of women these days, and women has like such high standard, and they call us picky, but yeah, they are super picky. They want like the highest status men that they could possibly get, and that's the truth there. You got to analyze, think, and accept that. So yeah, if you agree with this video here, be sure to click the like, be sure to subscribe to this channel, click the bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever Angry Guy uploads videos on your device so you won't miss another video from Angry Guy ever again. Check out the Creator Academy if you want to start your own online business and hustle using YouTube as leverage, and get the free creator blueprint, which you have nothing to lose when you check below and click and sign up today. It's free to start off. Let's be honest, it's free. And want to also check out Angry Guy at Rumble as well, where he has no filter. He's not held back by YouTube censorship. You can check out the link in the description below to that Rumble page as well. And you can also check out my channel at Magbo Gaming if you're into gaming topic, if you're into collecting, video game collecting, me discussing on different video game topics. And yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. I hope you have a good day, and peace. Bye-bye.